Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. So last time we finished Loba, Dosa, Man, Loba, Deji, Mana, I think. Okay. So today we go to another group that is dosa, issā, macchariya, kukkucca. Dosa, issā, macchariya. Dosa is anger. It is translated as anger. So in English, anger, hatred. Okay. So according to Abhidhamma, anger is something that tends to destroy. Anger is a mental concomitant that tends to destroy. So like a fire, If there is a fire burns everything around it. Okay. So also, when love dosa arises, it starts to burn our heart, our mind, our body. Okay. So firstly, when we get angry, it starts to burn ourselves. Then it continue to burn. If you cannot stop there, if it continue to it continue to burn the person around you, maybe you start to scold your children, start to scold or blame your disciples, students, and also your relatives, family members. And then sometimes you start to scold the animal around you. Even sometimes you start to scold some certain beings, unseen beings, okay, because of anger. So some people, when they get angry, they throw the properties away. Okay, then it means they destroy their property, household properties, utensils, house utensils. So that's why. So anger is some mental concomitant that tends to burn, tends to destroy ourselves and also people and things around us. So because of anger, there arises many fightings, many wars, okay, civil wars. The wars between from one country to another. So like that. So that's why that dosa is a very destructive. It has a destructive power. It starts to destroy everything when it arises. So as soon as we know the arrival of the dosa, we have to be able to stop them. So that's why we can understand that the dosa is a kind of mental concomitant that tends to burn. So that tends to burn everything around us, around that. And also, dosandi dena sayanwa dosati. So dosandi dena. So another way we can interpret is dosa is a tool with which we destroy, or people destroy, people, beings, and things around us. That's why, in that sense, also we can call dosa
Sorry, Sayadaw, what is the first one?
First one is Kadu Sadhana. So Kadu Sadhana means it tends to destroy. Dosa itself tends to destroy. Okay, tends to destroy the people, beings, and so on. So itself tends to destroy. Kadu Sadhana. Another is dosa is an instrument. Dosa serve as an instrument to ban beings and things around the basin. Okay? So without dosa, we will not destroy. With the dosa, we destroy. So in the instrument, the karana sadhana. Another one is dosana mata mewa, merely destroying nature, destructive nature. Okay. Mere destructive nature is called dosa. Okay. Because once the dosa arises in our mind, it appears in a destructive way. So that manner we can understand as a dosa. So dosa we can know as a kind of mental concomitant that destroys. Okay, that destroys. It has a destructive power. So, and then characteristics. Characteristic of dosa is Candika Lakano. Candika doso Candika Lakano. So it has a characteristic of the state of being rough. Chanda. Being cruel, being rough, being gross, okay, and also being cruel. So and then you remember the word asoga, king asoga, unit monarch. So who was very good to the Buddha Sasana. So that's why later on he was called Dhamma Soga, Asoga the righteous. But the people that times he was very cruel. He killed many people. He killed many of his relatives, brothers, sisters, and so on. That's why people recognize him as a Chanda Soga. Chanda Soga. So, means cruel, the Asoga. Asoga the cruel. Okay. So here also Candika. Chanda, C-A-N-D dot, and C-A-N dot, H-D dot, okay, Chanda. So that is what the cruel or gross or rough. So state of a being cruel, state of a being rude, being rough, being gross. That is a characteristic of the dosa. So when you get angry, what happened yourself? What happened with you? Sometimes you encounter with an object that you hate. Then what happened with you, with your mind, with your body? So maybe sometimes you meet with the what accidentally you meet about your enemy, and that maybe you are walking, then you suddenly stop. All are very tense. The body, physical body become very tense. What makes you to be in that nature? Because of dosa, anger arises. Okay? Something like it. It is explained with a simile of a snake. How to say a snake? we have so also very poisonous snake. Okay, so when you touch the head or maybe the spot, is certain spots on their body, okay, on their body, then it start to rise up at their head and their hook. So that is the characteristic of dosa. Okay? Dosa is very visible by seeing this character. Okay, when you encounter with something which is unpleasant to you, okay, person or thing or whatever, then you feel suddenly very tense. Okay, so that is then you can recognize that dosa is there. Characteristic of a dosa I see within my mind. Okay, so it destroys our physical body, our mentality, our physical body. That so we have to understand. And then another one, what is that? Bahata. Asi we saw we are. In the commentary there explain what the simile or the poisonous snake that has been striking. Yeah? You strike with a stick to the poisonous snake. The snake raise its head and hook and start to attack you. So also dosa is like that. Whenever we see unpleasant object, the object we don't like, we start to attack. Okay? Before we attack, one thing we have to remember is, before we attack others, we attack ourselves, our physical body, our mentality. So that is, dosa may make you to be like a very strong person, but it is what? It is really weak. Okay? When the dosa arises in our mind, we are really weak. Weak in terms of what? Our mental power. So because we are weak, that's why we no longer differentiate whether it is a good or bad or right or wrong. Okay? That is the weakness that we have because of the dosa. So sometimes we may think, we try to, even though we don't get angry, we pretend to get angry. We pretend to get angry because some people sometimes they think, oh, if I smile all the time, they are not afraid of me. That's why sometimes I have to show angry face. So misunderstanding. So you cannot unrespect through the anger, right? So that's why here dosa is like this characteristic. Chandika Lekhano, it has a characteristic of a state of being rude or gross or cruel. And then it has a function visapanara. So visapanara. So here, what is that? Visapanara. So visapanara. So rasa. It is a what? It is a kiccha rasa. Okay? Kiccha rasa. Nisaya daha rasa ko. Nisaya rasa dasako. Also kiccha. Nisaya daha rasa. Or visapana rasa. One thing is visapana rasa. Visapana is as if we are bitten by the poisonous snake. Okay? As if we are bitten by the poisonous snake. What happened? We are trembling. Okay? It has a it has a function of the trembling, shaking our hand, our jaws, our mouth, our body, even our voice. If we are very angry, what happens? We cannot say words clearly. We cannot express the words clearly. So that they go Visapana Raso. Okay? Another one, Visapana Raso, it is like what? Visa Nibado Viya. Visa Nibado Viya. As if we are bitten by the poisonous snake. So another one, somebody rasa, the same day. And then Kecha rasa, another one they give is Adano Nesaya Dahana Raso Davagi Viya. Also, it has a function of what the burning daha, okay, strongly burning to the person or things that depends on. So depending on me, dosa arises. Okay, my mind will be burned, my physical body will be burned. It has the function of it. Dosa has the function of the burning the base. So it burns its own base. Okay? When dosa arises, dosa burns firstly its own base. So it is like a what? Dawagi Viya, like a forest fire. Okay. So when fire broke out, forest fire broke out, then what happened? It burned the forest. Okay, forest which is the base for the fire. So that fire burned its own base. So also, Nesaya Dagara, so Dosa has a function of the burning its own base of our mentality, our physical, our materiality. So that is rasa. And then another one, dosana pachupathano. Pachupathano. Dosana means that it appears in our mind as something that tends to be destructive. When the dosa arises in our mind, we come to be aware and dosa as what? Something destructive. It's something destructive. Not only our physical body and the mentality, but also we ourselves and other people around us. Okay? Our own benefit in this life, our own benefit in the lives to come. So those are destroying everything. So that's why those are appear in our mind when we contemplate as a destructive, okay, as something which is destructive. So that is a Pachupathana. So it has to. It should be noted like a what? Like an animal, like an enemy. Again, like an enemy who already get a chance to take a revenge. We have our enemy, so that enemy is all the time they are waiting for the chance to take a revenge, okay? To make you harm, to give you harm back, okay? To give harm back to you, okay? To try to kill you, to try to destroy your life and your property and so on. So those are appear in our mind as an enemy who already got a chance to destroy our life and properties. So that way it appear in our mind when we contemplate on the dosa. Padadhana is a proximate cause. Proximate cause for the dosa to arise is 9, okay, 9 or 10 agada vatu. Okay, agada vatu. Agada Watu is a basis for the dosa. Okay, 9 bases for the dosa. So sometimes it is also called 10, and another soda it is mentioned as the 10 bases for the dosa to arise. So now you can understand maybe 3. So regarding, for example, regarding me, I myself. So sometimes I may think, oh, that person. So that person, what does try my benefit before. In the past, he does try my benefit. He gave something harmful to me. Okay, in this way, regarding me, okay, regarding ourselves, and then in the context of the past, in the past context, in the past cases, thinking about the past cases, we get angry. It's something he or she has done to me very badly. So then we get angry. That is one base. Okay, another thing is we may think, now that person is making danger or giving danger to me. So that is present in the present context. One dosa, and also one base for the dosa to arise. Regarding me, I myself. And then another one is regarding the future. Oh, he will make a danger to me. That's why before he make a danger to me, I will take him. I will try to kill him, or I will beat him, and so on. That is what regarding the future, in the future context. So the person is we self-centered. Okay, we put ourselves first, and then thinking with the three times. Okay, so past, present, and future. Then in this way, basing on me, basing on ourselves, there are 3 conditions for the dosa to arise. Okay? So also, basing on our beloved persons. Sometimes our beloved person is our parents. Okay? So someone who had done bad to our parents in the previous years, then thinking about that, we may get angry. Okay? Sometimes currently he or she is doing bad to our parents. Then thinking about the present, there is anger. And also thinking about the future, he or she will make a danger to my parents and so on. Then there are also the 3. So altogether we get, basing on ourselves, 3 bases for the dosa to rise. Basing on our relative, beloved persons, there are also 3 bases for the dosa to rise. And also another one is basing on our enemy. Our basing on the person we hate. Okay, for example, you are very good to the person who I hate. Okay, other time, sometimes I saw you before. You are very good to him, to my enemy. So then thinking that we may get it. You are very good to my enemy. That's why I guess you angry. So that is one cause. One base for the dosa to rise, basing on our enemy. And also, actually you are not my enemy, but you are friend of my enemy. Okay. So in that case, the dosa also arises because you have been good. You had been good to my enemy. So, and also you are being good to my enemy in the present moment. Okay. So anger arises. So another thing is you will be good to my enemy. Then also anger there arises anger in me. So basing on the what my enemy. Okay? So in this way, 9 kinds of the dosa, agata, vatu. Okay, 9 bases for the dosa to arise. And also if we plus one more, that is adhana goba, in the round context. Adhana goba. Okay? In the round context is in that we get angry in the round context. For example, on the natural nature. So in the rainy season, there will be raining. Okay, it will be raining, heavy rain. Other time we get angry because so much raining. It is raining so much. So sometimes in the summer season, we get angry because there is no rain. We are in need of water, but there is no rain. Then we also get angry. Sometimes it is very hot nowadays. In the summer season, it is hot. That's the nature. Temperature is so high. But we get angry because of the being very hot. Okay? Sometimes we are in need of sunshine, but there does not appear. The sun does not appear. Then we get angry. So in the wrong context, we cannot change anything. Okay? By getting angry, it's no benefit at all. So in the wrong context. So also sometimes there is a wind, so strong wind, sometimes no wind. And also, so another thing is what? When we are sweeping, for example, in the summer season, or maybe in the summer season, leaves are falling down. So even though we try to sweep, then we cannot. Okay, so then maybe the whole day we trying to sweep, clean, but endlessly, maybe the leaves are falling down one after another. So after 1 hour of the sweeping, cleaning, then if we look back, everything is there again. So many leaves are there again. So we have to start another round, like that, endlessly. Then what happened? We get angry because, these leaves are never finished to fall down. Okay. Sometimes because of the wind, we cannot wear properly, we cannot wear the ropes properly. Sometimes the hat was blown away by the wind. The hat we were blown away by the wind. The other day also we get angry. Sometimes we go when we are walking. So what happened? We stuck. Okay? Strike in the maybe sometimes we slip, or sometimes we hit another stove or whatever, stove or stand. Other than we get angry, we got angry to the stove, we got angry to the road, and so on. So these are called what? Adhana goba. So in the anger arises based on the wrong context, in the wrong context. So that is also one of the bases for the dosa to rise. So altogether we have 10 bases for the dosa to rise. So long as there are these things, there we can what? Dosa can rise. That's why it is a padatana, proximate cause for the dosa to rise. Okay? So also so dosa is explained a lot here. So dosa. So here is explained about the dosa or the devadatta. And then you all know about the devadatta. Okay. But devadatta is not an ordinary person. Okay, he has a fulfilled perfections for many lives. So 2 asankhiyas, he had a fulfilled. So his main aim is to attain to become a silent Buddha, or separate Buddha, Pachika Buddha. Okay. So he has a fulfilled perfections for many, do asankhya, 2 incalculables. So in the Jataka, there is a Seriva Jataka. Seriva Jataka. So as a trader, so he and Bodhisattva go together for trade. Okay. So maybe something like a pearl or a kind of treasure. They're trying to make a trading from one village to another. So sometimes they're trying to exchange whether some properties. They have many different types of the pearls and stones. Okay, that's why. Before they cannot buy with their money, but they trying to exchange with the properties. So one day, because of this Bodhisattva and Devadatta, okay, Devadatta Dubi, they go together on the one way. So then because too much and go together in one road, then they cannot make a business. That's why they try to make agreement. Okay, we will not go together. We'll go one by one. Okay, we'll go one by one. So that's why the Devadatta. Okay, the person who is going to be Devadatta, he go to a house, very poor house. So mother and her beloved daughter are there. They are so poor. But when he show the pearl or the treasure stones, so jewelry, the daughter want to get something. He has nothing. He has nothing to do, no money to buy the treasures. That's why the mother also want to fulfill her daughter's wish. That's why she tried to bring. She brought an old cup, okay, a kind of a cup. It looks very old and dirty. So she showed the merchant who is the Devadatta, who is to be Devadatta. Okay? So the mother said, "My son, we don't have any money. So could you be very pleased to exchange a sort of treasure stone, okay, with this old cup?" Then Devadatta to be the merchant, he check and observe. And then he came to know that, oh, this is a cup. Even though it looks very old and dirty, it is a really good cup. It is priceless. He know that. But in his mind, because he is very cunning, then he want to cheat. He want to get that cup for nothing. Okay, by paying nothing. He want to get it free. That's why he pretend to say, oh, very bad lady you are. You are, the cup you give me is useless. So it does not work, even a penny. Okay? So how can you get that kind of a treasure with this old and dirty cup? In this way, he pretend to run away from that house. Okay? So the idea is that if he do like this, the mother will give him free. He will get that cool cup. So without paying anything. Okay. So, but the other time, the mother and the daughter, they are crying and are very upset. So they don't say anything at all. So then the Devadatta merchant, he think, okay, next day I will come back again. So very soon after the Devadatta merchant go away, so the merchant who is to be born as a bodhisattva, he is a bodhisattva. So he came to the same house. And then when the mother and daughter show that and dirty cup, he recognized, that one is priceless. The one you carry is priceless. So even though I give all my treasures, so the cost of the cup you show me is immeasurable. It is priceless. So that's why he gave all the treasures he brought, all the powers he brought. And then the lady exchanged over the cup, or the old and dirty cup. So when that thing came to be known by the Devadatta merchant, he got very much angry. He got angry. Then that anger make him vomit the blood. That anger strike his heart. He know the price of the good cup. And also he lost the good opportunity to make him very rich. And also he think it is a greatest loss for him. That's why he could not bear in mind. So his heart broke out and burned. Anger burned his heart. And then because of the very strong anger, so he vomited the blood from his mouth. And then with that he died. So in the Jataka story, there are Seriwa Jataka. Okay, you can have a look. There are many such stories about the dosa as well. So here we want to let you. I would like you to know that the dosa is so dangerous. It has a function of the burning. Okay, it has a function of the burning the base. So if dosa burn within our heart, it will burn us. Okay, and also what happened? So your face will be very red, and also your physical body, hands and voice, and everything will be a tremble. So also your face will turn to be very red, and also. So there in the Brahmajala Sutta, I think there are many. One of the stories is about the Manobrosika deities. Deities who die because they get angry. Deities' physical bodies are very subtle. Okay, so when they get angry, for example, sometimes they are competing one another. Okay, when another wins, then the person who was defeated, the deity who was defeated gets angry, then died because of the anger burned his body, his life. Okay? So that's why don't keep anger in our mind. Okay? If we keep, then it will burn slowly, then our life will be destroyed. So another one that belong to dosa group is issā, MB. Isadidi issā, Anya Sampati Osuya Lakana, Isadidi issā. Isadidi issā we translate as envy, envious mind. Okay, because it tends to envy what other people have. Okay? Sometimes maybe you are very rich, you are high in a position, and also you are very, very superior in terms of the possession, okay, and also in terms of education or attainment or whatever, then we feel not good. Okay? We feel envy. That is a goal. What issā? Issā makes you envy other people's positions and possession. So Isatiti Issa, Isayana Issa, or Isayana Issa means the word merely in being nature. Mere in being nature, that they call Issa. So it is also mental concomitant that tends to unveil others' possession, perfections, others' success, well-being. So that is Issa. And then Issa characteristic is Anya Sampati Usuyana Lakana, Para Sampadina or Anya Sampadina Usuyana Lakana, Usuyana Lakana. So you can bear to see other people's success. Okay. You don't want to, maybe when you hear or when you see someone wearing very good, very high-end, high-end qualities, high-end products, okay, high-end products, very costly products wearing, you suddenly turn your head away, okay. That is nothing but the issā, okay, because you can't bear to see that person with that kind of outfit, okay? That kind of a treasure in their hand, that kind of position in he or she is there. Okay? So sometimes another people come and tell you, come and inform the success of another person. And then you say, no, never talk about him. I don't want to hear. Why? Because you can't bear to hear other people's success, possession, and so on. That is nothing but the characteristic of the issā. Okay? Issā is like that. So when you see another people, okay, who is successful because of the many reasons. One of the reasons is he has done something good in a previous life. Very good. He accumulated good karma in a previous life. And also in this very life also he is a very wise. And also he make a relentless effort. Never give up. That's why what? He is making progress in his life day by day in terms of wealth, in terms of education, in terms of position, and so on. When you hear that kind of person, okay, you cannot be happy. And then, so you turn your head away, and then you block your ear. I don't want to hear that person's good news. And also sometimes you cannot. So even though that person is in a good position, good condition, because of his own effort, okay, righteously he acquired. So, but when he talk about when he talk about him, you may say with a very ugly face. Okay, it means that we show no appreciation to the others' well-being and professions. Okay, so then what do you say? Have you ever seen an owl? Owl is a kind of night bird. Owl. So, but I don't know your conception, your preconception that owl is beautiful or ugly. So some people in Myanmar they say that every bird is beautiful, like as every bird is as beautiful as what the owl. So it means that the owl is the ugliest one. So everybody is beautiful like that. Oh, this is a minor thing when you see other people is rich or happy, pass an exam, and also get a promotion and so on. Everyone can do like this in that nature. Okay, so such kind of dispraise, okay, such kind of disregard. So we try to express physically, verbally. Okay, these are the what the characteristics of the issā. Okay, because you can bear other people's success and also other people's positions and possession. So remember that then there is issā in your mind. That is very bad. Okay, so issā is not good. And also we can say issā happen not only in the human lay people, but in the monk also it can happen. Okay, in the monastic life also, whether they are home or homeless. Okay, so issā can arise. So for the homeless, for the householders, it is easy. Okay. So for the monks, what happened? How it happened? So when he hear about the other people, other monk, oh, that monk or that nurse is a well-versed in the Tipitaka, and also he has a very good knowledge about the practice, meditation practice, and so on. So because of that, because of his skill in the pariyati, skillfulness in the meditation, so many people go there, see him, and they pay respect, they offer for requisites a lot. So when he see, as a monk, suppose if I see that kind of a venerable, so we should not think anything about him, anything bad about him. See? So sometimes we are influenced by the issā. Okay, when when he will lose from that condition, from that position, maybe 1 day, 2 days after that, there will be no more offering for him and so on. That kind of thinking is not good. Okay, so issā is there, and also when you hear that that venerable, no one come to that venerable, no one come and offer to him, then you be happy. Okay, so when you see positive conditions in others, other than you cannot happy. When you see something negative, bad things in the other person, you are very delighted. So that is the what? Nothing but the issā, characteristic of the issā. Okay. Issā, that's why he mentioned Tatheva anabhirati rasa. So you don't find delight in the sight of the what other people's positions and possession. So when you see other people, they are happy and prosperous and healthy, you don't appreciate. So that is what the function of the issā. So no, showing no appreciation to the others' success, others' well-being. Okay? So tato vimukha bhava pacchupatthana. So pacchupatthana is the word. It appears in our mind as a word. Vimukha. Mukha means a face. Vimukha means turning our face. Okay. When we see another person happy, successful, peaceful, healthy, we don't want to see. That's why we turn our heads away, turn our face away from that object. So that is what? Manifestation. Issā manifests in that way in our mind when we don't want to see other people's success. Parasambhati Paratthana, it is a proximate God, is others' possession. Okay, others' perfection. So the more other people is perfect, then the more you get envious. Okay, that is okay. There is one story in the Jataka. There is one story about in the Himalaya, Mount Himalaya. So there is a kind of a cave. That a cave is made of the emerald. Okay, emerald. So inside the emerald there is a what? Inside the cave made of the emerald, then there is a lion. So, not so far from that the cave, there are many pigs. A group of the pigs are living there.
Sorry, Sayadaw. It's a group of pigs?
Yeah, pig, sugara.
Oh, okay.
Group of pigs. Many pigs are there around that. So one problem is that because they are afraid of the lion who live or that live in that cave. Okay, so that's why they are not only afraid of the, and what do they really afraid is the pig. But because depending on the pig, what they afraid more is that what the cave as well, the cave in which the pig and the lion is living. The immoral cave also they hate. Okay? They don't want to see, so they find all the time fault about that kind of the color, the light, the appearance of the cave. Okay? So what do? So one time they discuss among themselves. Okay? The pigs have a meeting. The pigs they have a meeting. In that meeting they say that, oh, this cave is so bad for us. Okay, and because of this cave, there is a lion. So because all the time we have to live being afraid of with the fear to the lion, and also the color, the light, the appearance of the cave is also make us frightening, make us fear. So then what should you do? So one of the pig, it proposed that because of it is a color, because emerald cave, it has a light. Okay, color is very bright. So because of its color, we are fearful about that, fearful of this cave. Then what should you do? We try to make it dirty. Okay? We try to make it dirty. So to study from tomorrow, we will all go to the muddy lake. Okay, the lake over there, a lot of mud. Okay, so the pig go into the muddy lake, and then they smear their body with the mud. After that, they come one after another, and then they rub with their body on the surface of the emerald cave. Their intention is that this cave is very bright. That cave makes us fear. That's because of its color. So we try to destroy the color. So with that intention, they smear themselves with the mud, and also they rub their body on the water, on the wall of the cave. So what happened? The more they rub, the brighter the emerald cave become. Okay, so one after another they rub, and the emerald cave become brighter. Okay, so what happened? What happened to the base? Even though they try to make it dark, they try to darken the cave. The more they rub, the more they push, then the cake become brighter. So that's why even because out of envious mind, we try to attack other people. Then because of our attack, he will be higher and higher. Okay, like a balloon. You blow a balloon. Okay, then the more you blow the balloon will go higher. Okay. So also, issā. Because of issā, we do something bad to the others. We say something bad about the others. We don't want to see and hear others' positions and possession. So that is not okay. Okay. The more you trying to destroy out of issā the others, then the other will be higher and higher because of the issā, because of your issā. So like a big story of the pigs. Okay. So that's why here Sayadaw is mostly encouraged. So when you speak, whenever you speak or whenever you write a paper, you write a book, don't praise yourself too much. So praising yourself about the so much, and also blaming others. Okay, that blaming about the others. That is not good in Bali. Adukasana, you praise yourself so much, how good you are, how clever you are, and so on. So that is not good, not good looking. You are so selfish. And also, sometimes you put many blame on the others. That is also not good. Parawambana. Okay? So, then adukasana, you praise yourself because you appreciate. That is a lobha. And also you think you think it's so big about yourself. That is a mana. When you praise yourself, adukasana, there is a lobha as well as there is mana. Lobha and manas are there. In the case of the parawambana, when you defame, when you degrade other people, okay, when you make a belittling other people, when you make other people little at that time, what happened? That is issā in our mind, and also anger, because you don't want to see your enemy like this. So anger also there. So dosa and issā arise together in that condition. So, but one thing we have to differentiate is something who is worthy to be blamed. We should blame. That is not the problem. Not out of issā, because he is really worthy to be blamed. You put the blame on him because of the not out of issā, but you want to point out what is the right thing. Okay? So karasha, karahadava, karahadava. So those who are worthy to be blamed, we should blame. Okay? Those who are worthy to be praised, we should praise. So foolish people, sometimes the people who they are fool, so sometimes they praise, sometimes they blame. So they have praise and blame cannot be right all the time. Sometimes may right, may be right. Sometimes may be wrong. Even if they are right, 100% not sure. Okay, maybe 50% or 25% like that. So that's why in Myanmar we say what lu mai chi muang gong na noi. Okay, if the foolish praise you, then it is not a praise, but your dignity become defined. Your dignity is defined. So because The foolish cannot know fully about you, about the virtue, about the goodness of the other people. So that is something about the issā. Another thing is the macchariya. Macchariya. Macchariya is a stinginess. Okay, stinginess. Macchariya. Macchara bhava. Macchariya. Macchara is what? You don't want to share what you have with the other people. Okay? In the family also you have to share what you have with the family members, parents, siblings, okay, children. So we have to be ready to share what we have with the others. Otherwise, we try to hold it, never release. Macchariya is like that. Macchariya has a what a nature of macchariya is the mentality that tends to hold something tightly within our grip. Okay, we don't want to share what we have with the other. It has a characteristic of a what? Somebody guha lakana. Guha means hiding. Somebody means possession, perfection. So you are perfect in terms of wealth, health, and so on. You try to hide. So hiding your own possession. Okay, possession like that. So that is maybe someday you have a very good chocolate or apple. You don't want to share other people. That's why you hold it, you hide it. So that is what macchariya. So macchariya is the word. Sampadina. Adano sampadina negahana lakana. Ladhana wa lavidavana wa. Ladhana means what you have acquired already. You are everything in your hand. That is called ladha. Lavidava means you have a right to get. You are going to, what you are going to get. Okay? So not yet reach you to your hand or to your possession, but very soon it will be yours. So even on that things, sometimes you don't, you're trying to hide other people. You're trying to hide the things from other people. Your possession. That is characteristic of the macchariya. Somebody ladhana wa lavidavana wa adano sampadina niguhana lakhanam. And also what is ekhamana rasam sadharana bhava ekhamana rasa. Ekhamana means running out of patience. Ekhamana, you can bear. Ekhamana, you can bear what? Sadharana bhava, state of being common. You also have, other people also have. Commonality. Okay? So you have to share that kind of a carry or that kind of a property with the other people. So you don't like. Okay? Ekhamana, you can bear to share what you have with the other people. So that is what? The function of the macchariya, mental congruent. Another one is sangojana, okay. Function is there. Sadharana bhava ekhamana rasam. So Bajubadhana, it appears as a what? Sangojana. Sangojana means reluctant. Okay, reluctant. So you are so reluctant to share with what you have with the others. So you are so reluctant to share the Dhamma with the other people. What do you know? The information you get, you don't want to share other people. Not out of the danger, not because of the danger, not because of any other reason, but because you don't want to let him know. Okay? So that one, let him or her know. So that is what the Bajubadhana. you feel so much reluctant to share what you have with the other. That is Pachupatthana, it appears in our mind. So another one is what? Kukkucca Bhava Padatthana. So Pachupatthana also. Kukkucca. What can we say is that Mataya Manita Chinya. It appears in our mind as what? Unpleasant condition, unpleasant or bitter condition. So when you are to give other people, when you are to share your property with other people, you feel that you are in a bitter condition, okay, very bad condition. So in that sort of, in this way, a macchariya appear in our mind when you contemplate. And also Padatthana is a proximate cause, that is our own positions and possession, what we have. So taking our possessions and possession as object, then there arises a macchariya. So the cause of macchariya is our possession. So if you think that there is no I, no my, then how can there be my property? Okay. So then there will be no chance for the macchariya to arise. So 5 kinds of machariyas are given in the Pali text. Number 1 is awasa, dwelling place, living place, or home or monastery. So we don't want to share our home with the other people. We don't want to share our room with the other. That is also macchariya. Kula. Kula means the relatives. Okay, we don't want to make other people to be friends with our own friend. Okay, so we don't want to introduce our business partner with the other people because we just want to make more business with him. So we think if he become a friend with that person, he will be more prosperous and more successful. Then, so that's why you don't want to make other people to be friend with your friend. Okay, to be relative with your relatives. Okay, so also for the month, also we may think, that is my later wedding. If he meet another venerable, so he will offer many things to that venerable and so on. That's why we may not introduce that lay people with the another venerable who is really very good and so on. So that's also Kula Macchariya for the lay people as well as the monks. Labha Macchariya. Labha is a gain. Okay, what do you have others? So you don't want to share with the other people. Okay? That is called Labha Macchariya. So Vana Macchariya, another one is a beauty, appearance. Okay, appearance. Also you can say virtue. Okay, good name, good news. Okay, famous. Being famous also we call virtue. Okay, one of the virtue, you have a good qualities and also spiritual quality as well as what bodily complexion. Okay, physical quality, physical appearance also. Sarira Vana, Guna Vana. Okay, physical beauty, appearance very good. So also in terms of virtue, morality very good, and also so generous. So these are what Guna Vana. Okay? He is a person of a man of a words, man of his word. He keep his promise. Even at the risk of his life, he will never break his promise. So that sort of person, so famous. So if you hear that another that kind of a virtue, then you only want to have that kind of a quality. You don't want to You don't want other people has that kind of quality. That is Vana macchariya. Another is a Dhamma macchariya. Dhamma macchariya is what a stinginess. You don't want to share the Dhamma you know with the other people. Pariyati Dhamma, Paripati Dhamma, Pariveda Dhamma. That is called Dhamma macchariya. So sometimes in the Atha Salini also they are explained that you understand that if I teach that person is very bad. He will misuse the Dhamma for another purpose, or he will misinterpret. He will wrongly use the Dhamma for his own interest. Other than he demands he don't share the Dhamma with that person, that is not a Dhamma Michariya. Not out of the jealousy for him, but out of the mind to protect the Dhamma, the teaching of the Buddha. So that way also explained. So dosa, issā, macchariya, kukkucca. Okay, kukkucca. Let's go to the kukkucca. Kukkucca is what? Remorse. Dosa, issā, macchariya, kukkucca. Kukkucca bhava kukkucca. Okay. Kukkucca bhava kukkucca. Kukkucca is a remorse. Kuk means disgusting, repulsive, okay, foul. Kata, action. So bad action. We have done bad action. That's why what is remorse. So sometimes we did something wrong. We did it. So later on that we get the remorse or regret. I did something wrong. So sometimes, what is that? We fail to do something good, failure to do good things. Okay, failure to do good things. That we should have a done. That's why also we get a remorse. Okay, so that is there are two, but the remorse is not no good, never good about it. In the Buddhist way, regret is never good in our life. So sometimes we do bad things in the past. That's why we get a remorse, regret. Sometimes we fail to do good things. That's why we are regretted. Both of them are not a good condition, not a good mind. That's why we should avoid from having that kind of remorse or regret. So the dujarita we have done, and then sujarita we fail to do. So that they call kukkucca, kukkucca. The state of being disgusting action, that is what the kukkucca. Kukkucca is a mental concomitant. Okay, that make us regret it for our failure to do good thing, for our bad actions in the past. It has a characteristic of the Pajja Nutapa Lekhanam, Pajja later, Anutapa worry. So more so it has a function what the characteristic of the worrying in the later time. Okay? Worrying later time. So after doing something bad, later what happened to us? Oh, I shouldn't have done this kind of action and so on. So also sometimes we pay to do good things in the morning. So then we may think, I should have done this one in the morning. So in this way, kukkucca makes you worry in future. Okay, kukkucca makes you worry. It has a characteristic of it, making you worry in the future. So it has a function of what? function of the kata kata nusojana rasam, kata agata nusojana, repeatedly worrying about the evil action we have done, about the good action we fail to do. Okay, that is what the function of the kukkucca. Another one is vipatisara pachupatthana. Vipatisara. So vipatisara means what? Vipatisara. Vipatisara is the discomfort. Okay, discomfort, a mental discomfort. That is vipatisara. So it appears in our mind. Whenever kukkucca arises in our mind, when we contemplate, we will see it mentally discomfort in our mind. So that appear in our mind in that way. Padadhana. Padadhana is a proximate cause. Proximate cause is what? Kata agata. So evil action that we have done. Agata means a good action we fail to do. Okay, sujarita, dojrita. So what is the right thing to do, but we fail to do? What is the wrong thing to do? We did. So these are the object, the proximate cause for the for us to rise a kukkucca. So these things are not good for us, and that's why dosa, issā, macchariya, kukkucca. These four things are very destructive emotion, okay, destructive mentalities that destroy us. So we should not keep them in our mind. Whenever they rise, we have to be aware of a dosa, issā, macchariya, kukkucca, and then we try to know is it nature arising, dissolving, and so on. Sometimes when dosa arise, dosasa bahanaya, metta bhavedava, you have to replace with the metta. Okay? Whenever dosa arises, to abandon that kind of dosa, we have to replace with the metta. Okay? So for the issā, in order to remove issā, we have to replace with the mudita, appreciative joy. Okay? Macchariya, instead of macchariya, what do you replace? With the chaga, generosity. Okay? With the generous mind, we have to replace. Kukkucca, for the kukkucca, instead of vipatisara, we have to do what? Instead of being remorseful to the action we have done, and also do the action we fail to do. So at that time, what do we have to do is to replace with the what? With the upekkha. Okay, trying to replace with the upekkha, neutral mind. Okay, that has been done. We cannot change anymore. Okay, then with a neutral mind, upekkha, we can overcome kukkucca. Okay, so dosa is a macchariya kukkucca. They are negative and also destructive emotions. That's why we should not keep in mind. We should remove as much as possible so that we can make our life better, happier, and then more peaceful. So with this, we'll conclude for today. Thank you so much for listening. Buddha Sasana Jiran Daitadu, Buddha Sasana Jiran Daitadu, Buddha Sasana Jiran Daitadu, Sadhu, Sadhu, Sadhu.